chocolate. We're gonna make some amazing double chocolate chip cookies, and they're grain-free and they're sugar-free and they're delicious. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start off with some cashew butter. And this is very creamy. It has like a cookie butter taste. It's really delicious. So I'm gonna pour in my cashew. I almost called it cookie butter. But I'm pouring in my cashew butter. And then, because these are sugar-free, I'm going to add in some agave. Now you can use agave, maple syrup, whatever that you want to use. You can use honey. If you use honey, you can use that. But I am using agave today to sweeten everything up. And then we're going to need some vanilla extract. I kind of have like I have like a little slit in my vanilla extract so too much doesn't pour out. I don't know if you do that or not. But okay, anyway, we're going to go ahead and mix all the wet ingredients. It's kind of what we have here. See that? We're just mixing all the wet ingredients together. And I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but I love chocolate. So even if it wasn't Valentine's Day, I would find an excuse to eat chocolate because I love chocolate. Okay, so now we're going to add in some cocoa powder. And this is going to act almost like the flour to the cookies because we don't have any flour in these cookies. Oops, I am just getting like cocoa powder all over my shirt. Be careful with the cocoa powder. Cocoa powder. Of course, the recipe is going to be right at the bottom, so don't worry about that. I want you to look at this batter really quick. Look at that batter. It's coming together very nicely. Okay, I'm going to add in my baking powder now. I think I'm going to add about, let's see, about a fourth. I don't add much baking powder, if you'll notice in my cookie. I just try to add just enough to kind of give it, you know, the rise and everything that it needs, but it doesn't need a whole lot of baking powder when you're cooking. You don't need a whole lot of baking powder. Okay, I'm going to add in some tapioca starch. Now, tapioca starch works good as an egg binder. It's in place of the eggs because we don't have any eggs in this recipe. We need something to bind everything together and to keep the cookies together, really. So, this dough is really thick and rich. Bit more here. This is a workout. This is like my workout for today. Really. So, last but not least, I'm going to add in the chocolate chips. And I'm using these dairy-free chocolate chips by Enjoy Life. That's the brand that I'm using. We are all set to go. Let's go ahead and get our cookie sheet. But I'm just taking scoopfuls, just dropping them onto the pan. This could also act as a brownie batter. It really could. Because it's really thick on top. I'm going to put these in the oven. It's already preheated, so I'm going to put these in the oven and then I'll take them out and show you how they look. Now we wait and try not to eat the cookie batter. I'm going to go put this cookie batter up before I'm tempted to just eat it all. So I'm going to go put this cookie batter up, clean up a little bit, and then I'll be back. So this is how they look straight out of the oven. I'm about to put in the second batch, and they're going to go in, and I'm going to form those a little prettier since the dough has gotten a little bit more stiff. Okay, so I'm putting in the second batch, but this time I'm taking the batter and I'm rolling it into like little balls like this. And then I'm putting them in there. And I think this will make the cookies look a little, you know, just a little bit more prettier. Just a little bit more prettier. Because in the oven, and take these out, and then I'll show you how these look, and then we'll test taste. Okay. So, we are taking out second batch. Look at the difference of that. They both taste the same, but look at that. They look totally different. But they both taste the same. So we're back with all of our cookies made. And like I said, I did 2 batches. I let the dough sit, the cookie dough sit, and it kind of got more stiff. You know, you can let it sit in the refrigerator even though it doesn't have butter in it, just so it'll be a little bit more stiff. But anyway, as you can see, I've made all the cookies here. I roll the dough on these and I drop the dough on these, but they're both equally delicious. So which one shall I try? The drop dough? Oh, okay, it's the same. So anyway, let's go ahead and try. Look at how decadent and chewy and yummy this is. And it has no gluten, no dairy. I mean, it's just really healthy and yummy. A great Valentine snack. Let me just get you a little closer view there. I'm going to show you one of the ones that I just kind of dropped onto the cookie sheet. This one's a little funky, so. They both taste the same. I mean, they are the same. These are some yummy brownie double chocolate chip cookies. You gotta try this recipe. Whether you try it for Valentine's Day or whatever, try this recipe. It's so yummy, it's so delicious. Look at my other video, because I made chocolate waffles in this same red Valentine-y top. Check that out. They're oil-free and gluten-free as well, but these cookies are really yummy. Let me tell you something. Make these cookies. That's all I have to say to you is make these cookies. And happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a sweet Valentine's, and I hope it's wonderful. And remember, for all my single gals out there, Jesus loves you, and you're not alone. I am a Christian, and I'm just so glad to have the love of Jesus Christ in my life. Even though that I'm single, I know that I'm not, because Jesus is with me. And so God bless you single gals out there. God bless you single guys out there. And I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Bye-bye. Oh, and God bless you married couples out there, of course. I mean, anyway. God bless everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye-bye.